Hello everyone, I'm Lori Ricciardoni and this is my test kitchen. It's a Saturday, it's spring, happy spring, and my cameraman has the day off today, so I am in the kitchen just with my ingredients. I wanted to make something, I'm having some friends come over later, and I wanted to make a nice dessert for tea. For our crust, we have 2 cups of raw almonds, teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons water, 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt, a cup of Medjool dates. For our filling, we have 2 cups blueberries, 1 cup is frozen. We have a 1/4 teaspoon sea salt, we have a pinch of lemon zest, tablespoon and a half of arrowroot, 3/4 cup maple syrup, teaspoon of vanilla, 1/4 cup lemon juice, 1/2 cup coconut milk, 1/2 cup coconut oil, melted. All right, now it's time to put our crust ingredients in the food processor. So we have 2 cups of almonds, we have a cup of Medjool dates. I don't really measure my vanilla, but I'd say probably about a teaspoon. We are going to put a little bit of sea salt. You want to balance the sweetness, the sweet and savory, so always a little salt in baking, I think, is really important. So first we're going to grind this up, and then we will add our water, just a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, kind of depending on how much more moisture it needs. Everything goes into the bowl, nice consistency there. That's what you want it to look like. It has a really nice texture. Okay, so we already did 2 of these. We're making 3 today, and we're probably going to have some extra, which you can freeze for another time. That might be a little bit too much. And you just push it down into your little spring form pan. Make really nice little individual cakes for 2. And that's it, that's your crust. It's finished. Now we're going to make our cake ingredients. All right, now for our filling, we're putting our blueberries, 2 cups. Remember, 1 cup is frozen. And then we're going to put our coconut milk, 1/2 cup of coconut milk. You could use start with a little bit less, I think would be okay. And put 3/4 cups of maple syrup in there. Maple syrup is just a great alternative to sugar, in my opinion, and it just gives it a really nice flavor. Then we're going to put our lemon juice. We'll put some sea salt in there. We'll put our vanilla extract. Vanilla extract is, or you could use vanilla bean as well, or vanilla pod, whichever you have on hand. Just make sure you get your vanilla in there. I think that's about it. Then we're just going to mix that up. Our arrowroot, how could I forget our arrowroot? That's what's going to give us the texture and structure, and it's going to set the filling once we put it in the freezer. So that's really important. And then we're just going to mix it up. We're going to pulse it a little bit, not too long. You don't want to make it too soupy, although the texture will be loose, so don't be afraid of that, because the setting doesn't take place until it's in the freezer. Alright, we poured all of our cake mixture into our little springform pans. They're going into the freezer now for about an hour. That's inactive time, maybe a little bit more. And I will let you know exactly when they come out. And then we will plate it and garnish it with some beautiful lemon and some freeze-dried and dehydrated blueberries. Okay, there you go. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and you will go home and give this one a try. It's one of my personal favorites. Blueberries will be in season through most of the summer. They're just kind of starting right now, but still just a nice dessert to present to friends and family. The full recipe will be on my website, LoriRicciardoni.com. Please subscribe if you haven't already to our newsletter, all our delicious news. Until next time, bon appetito. Cooking is an art form. There's a process to it. I just developed this recipe, but the blueberries were at the market. I got excited about it, so I wanted to share it with you. A little tweaking in the recipe. Keep this in the freezer overnight for best consistency. The upside of that is that you can make it ahead of time and then you have it. You can make it a day before, 2 days, a week, or even longer. Just make sure you store it really well. That's really important.